Hi, thanks for joining me. I'm glad you're here. What I needed to do today is to get doing some more work on this neck. We have thinned this down quite a bit. I still need to take it a little further and do some work up here for the volute, but we'll get to that shortly. But I also had to make a bigger table platform for the drill press. And I'll show you what I've done and tell you what I'm going to do in just a minute. But first, what do you say we spin that intro? Back again. I have taken two 24 inches by 13 inches. It happened to be a piece of scrap plywood that I had here, and I took that wood and I cut it in half on the table saw, and then I just made another little adjustment there to bring the pieces together so that they were all in line. What I then did was I smeared glue all over this because I want this not to move. I want it to be nice and solid when I'm working on it, especially when I'm putting the frets into the neck. So here's what I've got. That's going to become the platform on the drill press. But in order to get there, what I did, because there are some slots there, I penciled out the lines here just to give me an approximate area of where they are. Now, to make sure this was solid inside, after I glued it, as you can see, I clamped it all around the outside. I then drew this line, put the screws in here, so I know exactly how this thing is going to sit. Now, it's pretty good here, and it's pretty even. I've got it pretty well flush all the way around, but we're going to bump it on the sander right now. So, what do you say we head over there? This is how this is going to work. As you can see, it will just fasten up in there and it will sit there, make a little bigger platform for me for working. And besides, I want some wood underneath there. I don't want metal. And I can see that I'm going to have to remove these screws. These were just in there to tighten everything up so the glue would set, so I can take those out, so that won't be an issue at all. But what we need to do now is sand the edge. So, what do you say we do that? Whenever possible, and you remember, even if you don't remember, do it anyway. Use a mask so you don't inhale the sawdust. Even though I've got it exhausting out here and into the vacuum, which I'm going to turn on, and that's why it's going to get noisy in here in just a minute. But I've got that. I've also got eye protection just in case. So, here we go. Well, just before I leave you today, I want to show you a couple of things. We did this top for and this is solid as a rock, and it's good for putting other wood on. And then I made this piece out of a piece of scrap plywood, squared it off in the corners here, and I drill into this. And that's what I use as my base, and then I can throw it away when it gets really messed up. But I've got a nice square corner here that I can use to push something in there to make sure it's all good. This thing has a laser X light on it, so it's perfect. And it all worked, and the inserts lined up perfectly. Now, to do the inserts, I just want to show you that this is simply a 1/4 20 bolt, and you can see the head on it. And the idea is these are they're bolts, and all I do is just thread those on there like so. And put the second one on. I learned this from my mentor. That guy's a genius, I'm telling you. So then what I do is I simply put the insert on the end of this, as you saw me do, and it goes into the chuck down to here, and that holds it like so. And then I apply pressure here. I'm pulling this down, as you saw me with the wrench turning it so that it goes in. I don't crank it down, I just bring it down gently, and then I do the opposite when I'm going back up, and you take the wrench and you just give this a quick snap and it comes loose, and it just works like a charm. And the neat thing is the insert goes in straight as a poker. Now what I do for the inserts is I measure the outside of the insert and the inside, and I get a drill bit that's just not quite to the outside because it's threaded, and I want those threads to hold on. That thing is never going anywhere. It's really great. Now, that's it for me today. I'm working on the neck. I got some more of it sanded down. I used the big sander. I think I made a video of it. It should be up top or as part of this video. And if you like this video, would you be kind enough to subscribe and hit the like button and pass it on to somebody else? I mean, it's not like we've got lots to do outside right now. We're all staying home and being good and staying away from some people. So why not sit back and put yourself to sleep and watch my videos? It would be great. Anyway, I thank you for showing up, and I thank you for being here. You know, there's a lot of people that have more subscribers than I do. The difference is I've got the best subscribers. So thank you for being here. We'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.